Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft. So hopefully I don't sound too funny. I recently accidentally bit my tongue. I don't know when that happened, but my tongue is a little painful and numb. You can hear it there. I heard it there. Anyways, so the next couple of episodes might sound a little funny, so you guys can all laugh at me. My blast furnace setup is working good. I did a little math on this, and these basically progress takes 300 seconds, so that's 5 minutes to make one piece of steel. So in the end, it actually creates only 4.5 stacks of steel, which is not a lot. And so this is what it's taken for basically a day and a half or day and a part, whatever. Made lots of coal dust, in fact, probably more than this, but I put a lot of coal dust up here, and this chest is full, so that's kind of the funny part of it. I'm running out of chest space. Wonder if I've ever made silver chests around here. Guess we'll never know because you have to look it up. Silver chests, let's see. No. So here's 4 chests here. I might try this out. Depends how many plates I have for gold. I have a bit. And then I need silver. Let's do it. Just for 4. We're going to need to upgrade a few chests anyway, so let's go silver, then we'll go gold, and then what we'll do is we'll go diamonds, so glass and diamonds. I think I saw glass. That's that glass. I guess it all would work anyways. And diamonds, there you go. And we'll go ahead and upgrade this. Excellent, so there you go. 4 diamond chests. Now you can do the upgrades, but you lose like a slight piece of material, and I don't know, I'm lazy. I don't want to lose a slight piece of material, so we're going to go like this and just transfer it all in here. There we go. And then we'll have a bit more room. So yeah, the blast furnace byproduct of the coal dust is pretty badass. And then of course another byproduct was the tiny gold piles of dust, which we can just go like this and easily create ourselves a bunch of gold that we can then of course smelt down and get gold out of. So we could probably go like this. There you go. We're only gonna get one more out of there. There you go. We'll throw that in there, and then you can smelt it over time, and we'll just throw that over there for now. So there you go. And another chest I want to do it with is this one right here, which is transferring the ores I haven't macerated or planned on macerating yet. This is mostly the meh ores, bauxite ore, galena, and then I guess basically uranium for now. And I'm starting to save ores because I'm going to need things like nickel and stuff like that. So I thought maybe it was time to start saving them instead of spending them in a sense. So that's what I'm doing. I guess I can get rid of that. And I don't think there's anything else I want to replace just yet. Eventually I'll replace a few other ones, but I'm really happy with what I have now. So we'll keep what we got for now. Okay, so today I wanted to look at a few machines. I wanted to look at an industrial electrolyzer. It's going to require a few things here and there. So let's get out a few of our... I don't even know if I'll need that, but I'm just going to grab it anyways. It's just like, you might as well grab a few machines that you might think you might need, and we'll go from there. I did some carbon plates. I ran a whole 64 of them. I thought it was probably about time I did that. So I ran a bunch of those, and that should take care of that for a bit. Just seeing if there's anything in here I'll need. We'll leave it for now, and we'll come back to it. And then we're going to need some iron, probably. I was going to say more iron, probably. Probably steel, definitely, for the other guys. And then what else we need? Probably some tin, maybe. Probably not. Not that kind of tin, usually. In fact, we should probably be putting this kind of tin in the metal former. Yeah. Okay, so let's give it a try, shall we? So you're going to need extractor, which is... You're going to get a bunch of these guys made. You might as well just make 8 of them. Screw it. Okay, done. So we're going to need tree taps here. And, yeah, so extractor. Oh, 2 extractors. Good. That's good we looked. Let's do 8 of them there so we can shift click. There we go. And 1 extractor. And then we can do it again on that one. 2 extractors. There you go. And then we need an advanced machine casing. Ooh. how expensive. So we're going to do the... We're probably going to need more over time. I wish I did that better. Ah, there we go. There you go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we should do another... there you go. There we go. And we'll put that in the compressor. If you really want to move this faster, because we're lazy kind of people, we just put another 4 of these in here. It's barely holding up energy-wise, but it should kind of be enough just to do our little simple tasks here. There we go. So we got 8 of those when we need them. Holy crap, that's a lot of steel in one. That's why this blast furnace kind of sucks, because, I mean, sure, it's working, but it doesn't quite keep to our demands, if you think about it. So, might be some problems. I'll make more steel. I think I actually have steel in here. No, I don't have any steel. I've already gotten it out of there. Ooh, that means we have a lot less than I actually thought we did. So, like, it kind of sucks even more. Okay, so advanced machine casing. Might as well make 2 advanced machine casings. There we go. Industrial electrolyzer. This requires, well, it doesn't require, but the input rate is 128 EU, which is NV level, which this is considered 128 right here. So technically this could fit on here, and it shouldn't blow up because output is 128, input's 512, right? So if we put this here, there should be no explosions. Ah, we're dead. No, I'm joking. Always get worried anyways, because you never know. So this can do quite a few recipes. You can see it has a lot of fancy recipes, which is needed later on. Like, here's how you get sulfur and dark ash, and here's how you get redstone and clay dust and coal dust and... Oh, I guess carbon cells. I guess I should look at this. Lithium, silicon, aluminum, sodium, compressed air, silicon, carbon. So you get all the cool stuff here. So it has a lot of uses, probably more later than even this second, but yeah, it lets us start working on certain things we'll need over time, so cool. Yep, pretty cool. Okay, so the other block I wanted to work, we can get rid of that one, is the industrial grinder, which, oddly enough, will take what we just created and put it in there. And I think that one is even more important to start with than what we have now. So we're going to actually take what we created. I'll create this one off camera. And we're going to take this and we're going to do something with it. So the industrial grinder kind of has a lot of use at the lower levels, I think. So let's go ahead and get ourselves some diamonds. And we're going to go and get diamond dust. There we go. And we're going to need some steel ingots. Pure steel ingots. Which we still have some. And a macerator, my friends. A macerator. Okay, so we need flint. Which we should have 3 flint in. Here it goes. 1, 2, 3. And... 2 cobblestone. 1, 2. And that should be enough for the macerator. There you go. And then we need to make the... We haven't made the grinders, right? Yeah, so we make 2 of those. You get an extra one. Boo. Devs do that on purpose, just to make you annoying. And there you go. Industrial grinder created. There you go. Once again, MV. Don't know why it's not actually charging up here. Unless if it's lying and it's not really MV and it has like some kind of anti-blow up. Oh, it's a multi-block. Oh, I did not realize it's a multi-block structure. Oh, that is so cool. Is it go down too? Oh, even cooler. Okay. So we're getting into multi-block structures. Oh, they got even a thing of water inside of there. Oh, that's even cooler. Okay, so yeah, we're upgrading here. I guess we'll start going into this room. So there you go. So I have to figure out where I'm going to put this. Probably, oh, this probably can be used 4 times, right? So wherever you do put it, you're going to want to do it multiple times. So let's see. So that would be against the wall. This would be 1 space against the wall. This would be 2 spaces against the wall. 2, 3, 3 maybe? That one's too far. Okay, let's do that again. I think that's too far. Let's try this again. So This would be against the wall. 1, 2, and then you got, okay, so you got 1, okay, so you got no space, and then you got 1 space, 2 space, 3 space, right? Then you look at here, and again, you have no space, right? So you got, I'm trying to think of this, you got 1 space, 2 space, 3 space. Yeah, I definitely overdid that, I guess. Yeah. You kind of overdid that. Okay, so you got no space, you got 1 space, you got 2 space. You got 2 space? Yeah, you want 3 space, and then you want 3 space here, or 2? Probably 2. There we go. There we go. The idea is you get 1 space, 2 space on that one. Oh, okay. Let's move it 1 more then. There we go. Oh, the holographic projector. Oh, there we go. Updated it. There we go. So you get 2 space to walk around, and this thing takes a lot of room. Because it's a multi-block structure. It's supposed to. It's pretty badass. Okay, so this is when you start going through other materials, which I don't even know what the materials are. We might not even have them all this episode, because I kind of forgot it was a multi-block structure. So it doesn't tell you what they are. So what we should probably do is Google quickly, Tech Reborn Industrial Grinder. There we go. Okay, so the industrial grinder, blah, 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 requires... okay, the industrial grinder is a multi-block, has 3 layers. The first layer consists of 9 standard casing, then 8 reinforced machine casing, and then 9 standard casing. So, whew, we're going to have to go and get some standard, there you go, casing. Standard casing is made out of, holy crap, so you're going to need 18 standard casing casings, right? That's going to require 18 times 8 steel. Ho, 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 ho. So 18 times 8 steel is 144 steel, which isn't like an insane amount, but we're a bit poor on steel right now, which does make it very, very expensive. So here you go. That's 8. And then here's another 8. And then you got a lot of circuits for each one as well, which we have some, but holy crap, we'll have to make more. What did I run out of first? Oh, iron plates. That shouldn't be too bad. There you go. So we can make 18 of these. But, even though it seems like, oh, we might be, you know, on the home stretch, not quite, because we got this layer here. There you go. And then you would put, I guess you could put this here, for example. And then you got this one here. There you go. So we got that done. Now what you have to make is, you know, that one sounded like the easy one, right? But the other one's called reinforced machine casing. I'm having a feeling it's going to use something we used before plus something else. Oh boy, here it is. So you have 2 recipes. Either you can do 1-to-1, which is standard machine casing, which we just used, which still requires a bunch of steel, or you can use this one. Oh god, which is even more. Is it worth it though? Because those are 9, 18, 27 steel. 27 steel. We'll have to do the calculator here. We really made these recipes more interesting. 27 steel, right? Or no, 36, right? So 9 times 4. Yeah, 36 plus 8 steel equals 44 steel for this one. We get 4 out of that. So we can divide it by 4. We can say, okay, so it costs 11 steel plus for each one, right? Plus there's a bit of the steel here, right? We'll ignore that part. We'll go based on this one. This one is just, okay, so it's just the 8 steel, right? So we can go 8 steel. So 8 steel basically, yeah, just 8, not counting these guys in here. So that is a bit cheaper in a sense. But then you have to count this, right? So we could do 1, 2, 3, 6 of them, right? So, we should have done the math a bit better there. How do you go to the... Okay, so it was 44, right, in total? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So plus 6. And then divided by 4. Yeah, that should work. So 12.5 in total, actually. I should have done the math better. Where this one is, you get 8, right? But you also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So plus 6. And then times 4, right? Because you have to do it 4 times. 56. And then divided by 4. 14. So, in the end, if you can believe it, this recipe, the reinforced machine casing, in the end, is actually cheaper. Even though it doesn't seem that way. You know, we actually put the dense steel plates in here to make those more expensive. But when it works out, because we have base steel blocks here as well, it just works out to be almost perfect in that sense. So I have to make a lot of these. That's a lot. And that's just to make 4 of them. Holy crap. So 12.5 steel. And then we got to make 8 of them, right? So 100 steel I got to make now. Oh, let's get at it, my friends. So, looks like we have enough steel to do this operation, though we're going to have to do a lot of other stuff here. So, let's see what we can come up with, shall we? So, we got the reinforced casing, we need advanced machine blocks, and I'm going to need to make 2 more advanced machine blocks, yeah. So, did I not use, I guess I used them up, right? Both of the machine blocks, so... Okay, so there is 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. And there you go. There we have it. And then I don't have any more. Man, I thought I had a bunch more basic. I guess I used all the machine casings during that time. Whew. Oh, yeah, because I guess the one, yeah. Okay, so there we go. So we got 2 of these made. And then we got 2 of these made. There you go. And then you got to put a container of water somewhere in there. It's an interesting recipe, but it does require that water. So what we're going to do is water, or not water. There you go. Yay. And then that should be right. I guess they don't have like they don't show a picture of it being right or anything like that. Configure fluids. Cool. So it's fluids, slots, all the rest. Okay, so basically now what we need to do is bring it some power. And to do this safely-ish, you probably want to do it down here. It's always good to have a bit of room to work with, and plus it's hidden, right? So we bring it right under the machine itself, and then we bring it right here. We'll just move this so we can see what we're doing here. I guess we'll run around. Okay. And then we got to, of course, transport the power to it. So it's up to you how you can do it. You can use a lossless cable, as long as you're careful. Remember, this is only MV power, but if you derp up ever accidentally, you fry everything. So it's up to you how you want to do that. What you could do instead is use, say, you know, the next one up, which is probably what, like copper? Yeah, copper is 128. So you could do copper. You'll lose a bit, but at the same time, you won't screw up and blow. Like, even if you screwed up, your cable, your copper cable goes, but nothing else goes. So it's not it's not a bad idea, even if you lose a bit. And there you go. I think our grinder's working since it's showing it charged now. Cool. So now what we need to do, well, you don't have to do it. No one's making you do it. Is we can put the floor back in. So you can actually run, if you don't know this, this is the kind of cool part of it. You can run 4 grinders on this setup here. Because you can put one here, here, and here. So that's kind of how the grinder works. But anyways, let's look at iron. So iron is one thing I want to grind. Now, I think you might need water for this, so it's going to be a little more trickier than just being done. I think, but let's look here. So, sorry, iron. There you go. So you take it into the industrial grinder, and it requires 1 bucket of water and an iron ore, and then it gives you all this. So you can put this in here, but you're going to need water. And let's try it out. I don't know if you can just click it with water. I'm going to attempt to do that. Apparently you can. And there you go. So this will go in here, and there it is. And there we go. So we used a bucket of water, and we've made nickel, which is required for quite a few future things anyway. So whew, that is awesome. This really, this basically opens our future up quite brightly for us. So what we're going to do now is we're going to kind of go sidetracked here. And we're going to go to immersive engineering, I think. Engineering. And we're going to make a pump today. Now, I don't know much about this pump. My good friend Togi has played with this quite a bit. So he knows way more than I ever did or do about this pump. But what we're going to do is attempt to make this pump today. And what it should provide is water. Now, apparently, don't know exactly how well it works. But apparently if you surround this with water, it should allow you to do thingy water. So we're going to attempt to try this. I don't even know where I want to do this yet, because it's not like I want to put it around like randomly, but at the same time I want it kind of hidden. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'll put it maybe right here. I don't know how this works, so. Well, I do know. I think you have to surround it with at least 3 buckets of water. That's the part I do know. So what I'm going to try to do is do one over here, and then one here. There we go. And that should, yeah, stay fine. And then what I'm going to do is put this right here. And from my understanding, I don't know how that works. Facing side, no connection. I think that means you have to, you know, give it an output or something like that. So we could try this out in 2 ways. We could see how this works with some glass to start with, and then we'll use this as well. So we'll give it a kind of a test without power, and then a test with power. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna place this. We're gonna right-click this. Okay. Let's get these stupid torches out. And I assume that is input, output. There you go. Let's see what happens. Nothing is happening at all. Okay. So what we're going to do is, and this is going to kind of suck because we're going to run over here. And we're going to destroy something, which means all this is going to get... I'm going to have to redo this later just because I want the damn battery cell now. I want this. Woo! Did I get it all? No, we have to run over the other side of the fence to get it all. So what I'm going to use this as a mobile capacitor temporarily to test this, to just see if it works. Not sure why that didn't render right. Okay. So like I said, I don't know if this will work, and so it's all trial and error at this point. So I think we can go like this, and this is an input side. We'll just change this to output, and then we'll put you here and you up here, and then we'll use you to here to here. Now it has power. Okay, so let's try setting this to... I think it has to have 2 sides covered. Technically that would be... Oh yeah, that would be only 1 side covered. Let's see if adding another bucket in here fixes that, just to start with. Probably not, because I have a feeling it has to open the sides. Yeah, okay, so you got to put an input there. And maybe it needs like a redstone too, I don't know. So we'll see. We're going to just right-click these and put input and input here. Okay, nothing is changing yet. Might need just a simple redstone signal too, so we're going to play with that now. Ow, that wire. So redstone. And why am I looking for sticks over there when they're over here? There you go. Ow. Oh, it's working. The question is, does it use power? Oh, yeah, it's using the power. Now, the question is here, we're going to break this and replace it again. Does it require power all the time? Or, because sometimes it can, apparently from my understanding, it can... Whoa, what the hell? Can't those blocks be broken normally? Okay, thankfully machines don't blow up when they get water on them. Holy crap, that's a bit of a mess. I guess we'll just fill it in. Cool feature. Downside is we lost our container. So it looks like you lose your container and you don't get it back. I thought I was using my pickaxe. I think that's just how it works. You kind of snooze, you lose. Okay, let's try... we're not going to do any connections first. We're going to try this again. And... because it doesn't show tanks, does it? No. Okay, so first of all, let's try this again like this. Okay, so I'm assuming nothing will happen, but we'll do the tank idea again. It's like, I wish I had another idea of doing the tank, but really that's the best way to do it. So let's just do a tank. Okay, so let's get some iron. Plain old boring iron. In the end, it's not really that expensive. It was a couple buckets and some glass. Okay, so for testing purposes, we're going to do one output out here. So this will be an output, and we'll see what happens here. Okay, nothing is happening. Okay, so let's try doing this again. We're going to just attempt to give it power and no input. We're playing, right? We're learning how it works. So we're going to try this now. And this is charging up, and there is nothing here. Okay, so there you go. We can assume that it has to have the thing marked on here. Okay, so now we're going to put this on here. We're going to once again do output, and then we're going to do input, and from my understanding, you need to do it from 3 sides, the input. Okay. Looks like redstone is still not doing anything. So, no surprise there, honestly. But there you go. So, what we're going to do, and we're going to just hit this again just in case. Okay, so off state. So, there you go. So, this will get power now. It's on an off state, and then we'll turn this on, and there you go. So, there we have it. So, now we know how that works. So, we're going to take this and take this water out of here. There you go. And we can, yeah, so instant break when you don't have water in it. Very cool function, actually. There you go. Let's double check that. Yep, that is so cool. Uh-oh. Has it got like a weird amount in there? Nope. There you go. Okay, so that works really, really well. So basically, we have our water source here. And we got our temporary power plant here. And then what we need to do is basically move this over here, whatever way you prefer. Maybe like this. And then you need to use something like this to get over here. So I would say this here, and then it follows the flooring, I guess, maybe. Something like that. Ow, ow. Why is it... That's weird. It's kind of like hanging over a little too much, where I don't think it should be, but it seems to be. And... Ow, ow, ow. There we go. You might have to configure fluids. I might not be doing it right. Oops. That's kind of cool how does this move around? It kind of looks like. No, so I'm going to have to play around with this. It might require, like, you to, I don't know, play with this. It technically should be working, but I don't know quite why it ain't working right now. So I'll have to play with that and figure it out over time. There we go. Get rid of that old water. Oh, it definitely is not connected right now. So let's change that. Oh, maybe that other configuration was right then. No, it's not working either. Huh. I swore I saw it changing, but I don't see it changing now. Unless if it was changing on this other side. No, it doesn't seem to be working at all at this point, so might have to... there we go. That's a bit better. Let's see here. That looks better, but does not still work, though, so... Plus, I'm pretty sure that would work, because that's on that side, right? So... Yeah. Here's a better test. Does this work at all? Oh, there we go. Our issue isn't because of this, it's because it's not actually pumping right. So why doesn't it pump right? You got me, but I guess it's something I'll have to play with. Oh, I'm an idiot. The redstone lever's gone. There we go. Oh, there we go. And there we have it. So I need to clean this up, and I need to do a better job. And I think on the next episode, what we're going to do is attempt to create some Tech Reborn power. Well, not create Tech Reborn power, but use Tech Reborn to store some power. And use it actually like as a backwards compatibility to power what we got here. And then we should be able to power this, because this will not hold for long. I mean, it'll drain all this power, right? And then that's it. We can't, as far as I know, let's double check here. You can't use IC directly. So I can't go and just all of a sudden say, oh, I'm going to use IC power to power this up. That would be cool. And there are kind of unique ways that you should be able to do this, but this one isn't one of them. So we can take this and put an input here. Oops. Let's take that back here. There you go. You can't do, for example, this. See, yeah, nothing's going to work. And same with this. You can't do it on the actual battery itself, as much as that'd be cool. But I think as Tech Reborn actually allows you to do that. So what we'll have to do is we're going to make something in Tech Reborn to attempt to do this and see if that works instead. So that'll be kind of like the exciting part of it. Looks like it doesn't use any energy. Oh, no, there it goes. So it's using... Oh, there it goes. It goes down a bit. Okay, so yeah, a bit of energy per operation, but not like too terrible. The other thing you could do is you can bring in energy all the way from our thing up here. If I do that, I might do that off camera. That's just using the relays all the way here. So either way, I'll figure a way to bring this to the base, and then I'll do something with that in the next episode. So thank you guys and girls so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.